Hello ladies, today's video might be the most important video that you'll ever watch if you want to turn around your relationship and figure out how you can empower your man to step into his masculinity more. So if you are in a relationship with a great guy, but you kind of wish that he would be a little bit more confident or take charge some more, step into his masculinity, and you've tried, but it hasn't fully worked, or you guys are kind of stuck in this dynamic where you always end up blaming him or complaining, then you need to watch this video to learn what to do and transform that. I am Celine Remy, the Intimacy Angel, and I am here to help you bring your sexy back in life. So if you've ever wanted to get the magic words to help a man become more masculine, then click the like button and make sure you subscribe to this channel. And by the way, if this video is helpful, share it with your friends. Want to start to reinforce the behavior that you like, not the things that you don't like. So I know that here we are talking about changing him, but in order to change him, you're also going to have to change yourself and how you react to things so that things can be different. Most of the time we focus on all the things that don't work or that we don't like, and when we do that, it undermines his masculinity. So you want to start to shift things around and start to focus on the things that you like. The first thing that every woman wants from a man is for him to be present. Most of us, we don't give this gift of presence to each other. So it's important to start to tune all the outside things and the distractions and turn them off for a while and connect with one another. Whether it's you, where you finally put your phone down and look him in the eyes, or encourage him to do that with you as well. So you can show and lead by example. You can create a container where like, hey, I'd love us to spend some quality time. Let's turn off our phones. Let's be with each other. And when he does something that you do like, it's important to let him know about it. So say something like, I love it when you ... So if we were talking about the presence piece and he's right there with you, it could be something like, I love it when you just look at me this way. I feel so beautiful and tingly all over. You're letting him know how his behavior affects yours and how you want him more by what he's doing. So again, remember, we are reinforcing the behavior that we want. Something that goes a long way, and would be my tip number 2, is to add more appreciation. We have this idea that criticism can be constructive, but I don't think there's such a thing as constructive criticism. We grow faster from positive reinforcement. So giving him daily appreciation and just positive things about him that you appreciate will help him to see himself as this competent, strong man. He will see himself through your eyes. And it's not about lying, it's not about manipulation, it's about finding the little things, because if you take the time to look at what he's doing, he's probably doing a lot of things and maybe you are not really paying attention. So now you can notice that maybe he opened the car door for you, maybe he carried the grocery bags, maybe he vacuumed, maybe he took the trash out because he knew you were tired. Like all of these things that are kind of little things that a lot of men like to do to help us, like to unload all of the things that we have to do, but they go unnoticed because they kind of like the things we don't like, we don't really focus on. But you want to really start to focus on that and appreciate him. So give him some compliments, pay him compliments and appreciation, but stay authentic. But there's always something that we can find that is positive, even if it's hard. Maybe it's just like the way he smiles or the way that his hands are so soft. Like, find the little things, and once you start to focus on the positive, you'll start to see more of that. And here's the thing, when somebody gives you all of this appreciation, what do you think happens? You tend to want to do more of that. So again, we're back to reinforcing the behavior that we want. Now here's another tip for you. I want you to start to talk about him and like really start to share with everyone how much you love him. And it's not about like wanting to make other people jealous, but you want to share how proud you are of him. You want to blow to your friend and be like, oh my gosh, I have this most amazing man. Whether or not he hears you, it's important to put this out there, that you have this wonderful man, that you are proud of him, and that you want to share this amazing man and with your friends. Most women are too afraid and feel insecure, and they're like, I'm not gonna say I have this amazing man, because what if another woman then will want him? By doing that, you show that you are secure, but also that you appreciate who he is. You are not afraid, and you want to show to the world his greatness. This will inspire him to step into his masculinity. Now let's get into some of the hard stuff. You want to be able to allow him to take the lead. I know that sometimes it's difficult when he's not stepping it up, because we women tend to just step in and be like, oh, if he's not doing it, I'm just gonna do it my way. But you've got to drop the idea that your way is better and that is the only way, because there are multiple ways to get things done. So give him an opportunity to get things done his way. Now, taking the lead too can be things like you can invite him to take the lead. And our job as women is to inspire our men and inspire their greatness. So if you say things like, I want you to take me to the bedroom and ravish me, or I would love it if you took off my clothes one by one and then admired my body or massaged me. See, you kind of tell him what you would like to have happen, but you give him an opportunity to take that first step. When he takes that first step, that reinforces his masculinity, his leading power. So give him a chance. Slow down a little bit, even if it takes him a little while. Give him the time he needs to do it his own way. Now, let's talk about his opinion and appreciating his opinion. Just because he might have a different opinion than you doesn't mean it's not as valid. And one thing that's important is to appreciate him for his mind, even though you could say things like, even though I don't like what I'm hearing, or even though I disagree, I'm so glad that you're sharing openly with me, or that you're honest with me, or that this is how you see the world. It's taking responsibility for yourself and allowing him to be able to be his own person with his own opinions. And this will go a long way if you can stop the blaming, the criticizing, the shaming, and just let him be who he is, and try to see, when we have a discussion, it's about seeking to understand. It's not to dominate each other, it's to understand. So show up with that and let him have his own mind, his own opinion. Now, I'm going to give you the 2 magic words that will transform your relationship. When he makes a suggestion, rather than rolling your eyes or coming up with something different, say, great idea. Great idea. And you are telling him that he's smart, he's intelligent, he makes good decision, and you are reinforcing that. So as you can see, When it comes to empowering your man to feeling more masculine, it has a lot to do with how you respond. And the changes happens from within first, where you have to be willing to meet him in a different way so that he can step it up. Remember to give him the space to be who he truly wants to be. So you want to just allow him to find who he is and to reinforce the positive behaviors and the things that you like. Now, watch this video all over again because it is packed with useful information and gems that will transform your relationship with your man. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was helpful and I will see you in my next video.